Welcome to a somewhat off-putting episode of Careful Boys where I'm on the wrong side of the room. Today we're going to talk about what's a movie that the idea and the concept behind it is genius, but it still sucked.
Probably The Thinning.
Who was responsible for it sucking?
Next question.
You guys remember that
I'm kidding.
movie that Justin Timberlake was in, and it was called Just
The
in
time one.
Clock Stoppers?
Oh wow.
In
Yeah,
Time.
that's
Oh,
true.
you pay with money. You pay with time, right? That's what it was.
The concept, dude, that shit could have been like Matrix.
When you watch clips of that, it's always good.
Yeah.
But then
the
when you
whole
watch
movie,
the movie, you're
not
like,
good.
you could have. It's almost like edging.
Why do you feel like it didn't like execute?
Cause
Bad writing.
I can't relate to it. Like he'll be sitting in a restaurant and he's like, they're like, oh, how much for the steak? And they're like 3 weeks. He's like, put it on my tab. And I'm like, 3 weeks of your life for a steak right now, brother?
They keep doing the same gimmick of like, oh, it almost hit zero.
Yeah.
Got to.
That's the whole movie.
No.
Yeah, but if there was more like a complex backstory, like Matrix, and then I don't know, the more similarities to art parallels, like
Yeah.
it would be. I don't know, it's stupid.
I thought Crank was kind of I thought Crank was going to be way sicker than it was.
Cool idea.
Yeah. Yeah. But I still like it, but I thought it was going to be like a little sicker.
I like the part where he has to have sex in order to keep his heart rate up.
The best. Dude, the best. And
I
you just
have
start.
to. I have to.
Yeah.
I gotta do it.
That part's pretty sick.
Yeah, oh, dude, when I saw The Social Network, I was a little bit bummed.
Really? I thought it was a good movie.
Oh, I was, but when I saw the trailer with the Creep song, I thought it was going to be like a freaking magnum opus. It was still a great movie, but I just had my expectations were way too high.
Did you like Jobs?
I didn't.
Steve Jobs? Oh.
One of them was good. Which one was it? Was it the Ashton Kutcher one that was better than the Michael
No,
Fassbender
definitely
one?
wasn't.
Michael Fassbender's better.
Fassbender's definitely better.
Is that the one?
Yeah, the Jobs one was absolutely whack.
Yeah, maybe I watched the wrong one.
Well, one I watched recently that I was like, oh man, is Gladiator 2. You didn't like it?
Oh,
There's
I
a
heard-
two?
I heard.
Yeah.
Oh my
just came
god,
out.
are you alive?
Yeah, where are you? I guess they don't want to put billboards in the bathroom of Jumbi, do they?
I just watched the Joker. Okay.
Like the first one?
You watched Joker
second
2.
one.
But when you go on the plane, don't you see the menu for movies?
Yeah, but then Gladiator 2. That's on like every flight. I didn't know it was out.
On my flight.
There was a picture of Denzel Washington going around everywhere when there was.
It's black? He's black?
Yeah.
Denzel's black in that movie again.
Yeah. He's doing blackface.
But Russell Crowe's Gladiator.
He died in the first
He
one.
died. You didn't watch the first one?
I know, but then like that's why I was like, how can they have a 2?
It's about Lucius.
His son,
Remember
right?
Lucius? Shh.
Lucius.
Remember Lucius?
Oh, was that the reveal?
Yeah.
But I thought they did too much, and they didn't have to do all that. And there's trying to I think they're trying to do the whole like smart thing where they like, oh, if I tie this with this, they're gonna remember this, and too many Easter egg things. Where kind of like you made the story too like convoluted, but then also predictable at the same time. I don't think they realized what made Gladiator 1 so sick, and all they had to do was just repeat that. So I think they overdid it. That's my thing on it.
I didn't like the Charmelene's Willy Wonka.
Which one?
Timothy Chalamet's Willy Wonka.
I thought you said Charlemagne the God.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Something about it just felt like you're not Willy Wonka.
I don't think I ever need to watch another Willy Wonka movie ever again.
Yeah, I'm good.
The Johnny Depp one was so bad.
Fire, dude. No, even the OG one.
The OG one's really good.
We
The
already have
Johnny
a
Depp
perfect.
one's so
We already
bad.
have a perfect Willy Wonka movie. Why do you have
But
to?
if like it's a new gen and they haven't seen any of them, do you think they would like the Chalamet one?
I think people enjoyed it.
You know what's fucking tight that I'm looking forward for?
What?
A24 is gonna revive.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude. Really? Yeah.
But you gotta
With
get
who?
your expectations back down here.
But if it's not Van Damme, it don't feel right.
If you keep your it's one of your favorites.
A24.
Yeah, but it's,
They don't
but-
fuck around.
No, Civil War was okay.
They fuck around.
They do.
Yeah, they fuck around.
What the
Civil War was bad.
Oh, I heard it was like,
I just hope A24 makes it campy. That's all I want.
They just need to hire me,
don't do
and I'll be a creative consultant.
Not really.
Let me be a creative consultant on the movie.
but wouldn't it be cool for them to make like I don't want to say like a more realistic, gritty version of it? Do you think
Nah,
that-
you lose it.
You want
You don't think it's realistic?
I would want it to be like Scott Pilgrim.
You needed to have the same
Who's your
soundtrack.
dream lead for this?
Yeah, who would they use?
Oh fuck, that's a tough one.
As the
Jean-Claude
consultant,
Van
hey,
Damme.
we just paid you rate 24.
Oh,
Why are you saying oh?
no. You pay me.
I thought you had
They
ideas.
didn't pay me. No. If you pay me,
You showed us that cool pitch deck.
Don't pick a guy that's in professional fighting because that's gonna the movie will suck.
You need an actor.
Jason Statham.
Thank you, by the way.
No. If I had to pull something out of my ass right fucking now, probably have to pick Timothy Chalamet.
Oh my god, dude.
No way! That's just the last person.
He's a gay
That's just the
dude.
last guy you thought of.
Fighter.
But he's an incredible. Okay, Jake Gyllenhaal then. I need someone that's really good.
He just did a fighter movie. He's sick of doing
I
those.
need someone that can play a fucking French American. That's full of himself.
Wait,
George St. Pierre.
does he?
Matt Sarah.
In the remake of Bloodsport, he still has to have an accent that's inexplicable.
Yes.
Okay.
Low key, bring him back.
Because I think what makes
Bring it back.
Bloodsport sick
He could still do it.
from when I was a kid, it was the first MMA movie I've ever seen.
65?
But as you get older, what made a lot of those fucking 80s, 90s films is you just have unexplainable things. Like, why is Arnold Schwarzenegger the guy with the fucking Austrian accent? Like, why does he have special forces? Like, you just always have these weird unexplainable
Austrian
things.
Special Forces.
Yeah.
Well, he's American Special Forces and Predator.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, dude. Okay, dude.
It does make no sense.
So
But
you need to have some of those, but then make it believable. So I need an actor.
You know what they could do though? They bring him back as like the new fucking trainee guy. He's training. He's bringing him through all the training again.
like the sensei.
Yeah, I think that'd be tight.
Van Damme has to be the Japanese guy.
Yeah, he has to be the one putting through the
But he
training.
plays the Japanese
You think
guy.
824 is like, whoa, this is why we pay you guys, because we could never have cracked that.
Well, Marshall Club to do the choreo.
Yep.
Right?
Oh man.
Marshall Club
crazy.
would fucking kill it on the choreo.
Yeah, that would be.
And
Really
then Van Damme has a Japanese son. He's just
Yes.
Japanese, and then
Yes.
no one
And his
explains
wife
why he
is white.
speaks
His
French.
wife is white.
You know what
Yeah.
I would love.
Jared, we get Jared to play Jean-Claude.
You know, it'd be a really great plot for like as a deep cut.
Yeah.
If in the new one, it's about how nobody believed Frank Dukes when he was talking about the Kumite. But he wasn't lying.
So you could have Jean-Claude Van Damme, modern day, old, and he's talking about it, but there's flashbacks.
Yeah. Because basically Frank Duke's name got dragged through the mud over this because they were like, you're just a fraud. None of this shit ever happened. But if it turned out that it really was true, that's pretty sick. Yeah.
Bless you.
You know what was kind of true though? Is the kumite that the Kyokushin karate guys did back in the day before it was K1. It was like Bloodsport. They
Explain
invited
Kumite, I'm lost.
Kumite. It just means fight.
Okay, word.
Yeah,
It's the underground tournament that they do.
Okay, word. I haven't seen
That apparently
Bloodsport.
never happened.
Kumite, dude.
Yeah.
It's like a 100-man contest or something, right? Is that what they call it?
That's another one. But what the Kyokushin people did is they invited all the martial artists to come fight in Japan, and they had a blood sport.
Ooh.
So you had Thai kickboxers. That's why their roundhouse is Thai.
Who won?
Huh?
You know who won?
I don't know, but it was like that was the precursor to like K1 and shit.
That's tight.
It was so cool. You could see footage of it. Do you see like Thai kickboxers fighting karate guys, all that shit?
That's dope. That's what we want to see.
Yeah.
If I had to go dark style,
Dark style.
who's the guy that
Wesley
actor?
Snipes?
No, the actor that got in trouble recently.
Oh, the black dude?
Yeah.
Jonathan Majors.
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 Hey, he'd be good.
As the lead.
As the lead. I would change it up a little
When you
bit.
say dark style, you mean because like he got in trouble or because of his skin color?
Skin color is dark.
It's dark skin color for sure. Because
Okay.
that's what that's director talk.
By the way,
Low key,
Don't bring it dark
honestly
style?
though,
Dark style.
Jonathan Majors, he got the chops that he could actually
Yup.
pull that off.
Yeah.
As a white, you guys are DEIing the shit, bro. Can you guys not?
This was already DI. This guy's French.
DEI one thing.
This guy's a fucking French dude.
They did that with Karate Kid. They brought in a black kid.
This guy's a fucking
and it
French
was Jaden
legionnaire or
Smith.
whatever the
And
fuck.
it worked out.
Jonathan Majors could be really good. Depends on his actual
He's
martial
good
arts
in everything.
ability and adapting.
Yeah.
But
But we'll get.
He could pull it off,
John-
maybe.
We get
He
Jonathan.
could probably fight.
Okay.
That was actually a really good one.
What up, guys? Come join our Patreon because there's hundreds of videos dating all the way back to 2019.
That's right. If you click on the link down below, you could join our Patreon, join us on the Discord, come chat with us directly.
have a fun conversation. And this will help support the channel's growth and new ideas. And also tap into our closer community by joining our Discord and get the opportunity to suggest video ideas like the ones you've seen. Thank you guys. Join our Patreon. Help us out. Thanks.
See you guys there. Say hi to me.
If you put this whole thing together,
Yep.
the A24 sees this video, they're like, I like the way this guy thinks.
Yep.
I want to give him a bit part in the movie. What would you want to play?
Bolo Young.
I get.
But you can't have a major part.
No, put him in a suit and have him be one of the guys get his ass beat at one of the points in the movie.
Just have him be the fish.
You can't have a big part.
He needs a bar fight guy.
Bart's gonna be the OK USA guy. When you go to the alley,
Okay, USA. That guy?
Yeah, it could be.
okay, USA.
It got to be a character that comes back in the new one.
It could be in the beginning where that guy goes and gets Jean-Claude Van Damme in the shower. I could be that guy. I go, I see Jonathan Majors. I go,
You have to chase after.
hurry up.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's good.
Can we get a close up of that?
I want to be the guy that.
He's really giving us a lot.
I want to be the guy that sweeps.
A little harder, a little blood if we can.
Yeah.
Sweeping guy that sees the gold tooth.
Oh, dude.
Why does Van Damme always want to show his butt?
It's part of the contract, dude.
Dude, he
I
has
don't think he
to.
wanted to at first. I think fucking Golden Globus was like, you must do
You
this.
don't think he wanted to?
At first?
I think he knows it sells.
Have you ever listened to the guy talk for 5 minutes? He loves himself.
In the beginning, you think he wanted to do
That
that?
guy's showing his ass and everything.
Dude, like him doing the splits at the hotel room, he loves showing his ass.
Dude, every movie he's in, there's a shower scene, and then he fucks
and he
somebody.
shows his ass.
I just don't think he had that much control.
Dude, he showed his ass in Street Fighter, dude.
That was his first movie.
As Guile.
His guy.
I'm going to kick his ass so hard.
You think a guy in a low budget production in their first movie gets to decide how much ass he shows?
By the way, Universal Soldier, that's a slept on movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that movie's sick.
Sick movie.
And do you think
Lionheart.
the director?
Lionheart.
Lionheart's my favorite Van Damme movie.
You think the director told him to wear silk underwear? I think that was his choice.
Also, you get to bring back one slur only for Bloodsport.
They said slurs?
One slur?
They did in what was it, Double Impact?
Probably faggot. I love that
That's the
word.
one he does in Double Impact.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because he was like super drunk and like went off one night, and then his twin is like, he's like, the drunk guy goes, well, in the morning I will be sober, and you will still be a faggot.
Wow.
That's a good line.
Yeah, it's like that's the verbatim.
My buddy Horton, he's this like Jewish Italian dude. You guys remember Horton, right? Mm-hmm. And he used when he used to be in traffic, he would just sit there and he'd be like, "Oh, these fucking slow ass Dago skinny wop Jews," and he's
advanced.
so he's just like
Sacha Baron Cohen.
making fun of people in traffic, but he always would say that, and crack me up.
That's crazy.
I guess he has the card for it.
Yeah, he could pull it off.
Wow.
But yeah, I'm excited for the A24 one.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy. They haven't said who they're gonna book yet, huh?
I don't think those movies are can live without Van Damme though.
I agree.
He has to.
It is Van Damme. Like
Can't wait for it to come out and
kickboxing.
make $8 million in the first weekend.
budget 50
He's got to
million.
be in it somehow. But I mean, they made 4 Bloodsports.
Did they?
What?
Forgot about that.
But
Without
none,
him?
none of the other ones have Jean-Claude Van Damme. Nope.
Really?
They got weird guys in it. But yeah,
Did you watch them?
Hell
the
no.
4th one right there.
I gotta rewatch.
What? The fuck? Isn't it weird? You know what? What happened to white martial artists? Like on screen.
I don't know.
Ask your people, dude. Ask your people, bro.
Yeah, there was a whole era.
Yeah, it's almost as if
American Ninja, Chuck Norris, all of those guys.
they're all
Beverly Hills
gone.
Ninja.
Oh my
best
god,
one.
they need to remake that.
Beverly Hills Ninja would be great. But Chris Farley though, like
Steven
they can't,
Seagal.
they can't replace him.
Carried it though. Who could do that?
Yeah, they can't, dude. They
They
can't do
could
it.
make Ace Ventura again.
Who, if you had to cast him, who would it be now, modern day? Who would be the best? Probably Jack Black.
Probably a fatter Shane Gillis.
Yeah, fatter Shane Gillis. If Shane Gillis got really fat.
Gillis.
But that fool's
But
not.
Jack Black
but he's not
was the
physical
closest.
enough though. Like Jack Black is physical enough. Like
Maybe Horatio Sands.
oh yeah.
Ratio Sam.
What happened to that dude?
I don't know. I was in a writer's room with him and Maker.
He's really funny.
He's a very nice guy.
Is that guy really funny? Like just shooting off shit too?
I think he was going through some shit in his life at that point, but
He's always breaking on camera.
he wasn't he wasn't like engaged with things. He was just sort of there.
Staring off.
Yeah, kind of.
Will Sasso.
Oh, Will Sasso.
That guy's a legend.
Hey,
man.
low key, Will Sasso would be really good.
So so funny.
He needs a leading role, man.
He
Legend.
deserves his flowers. I
Honestly, he needs his own movie.
He should be in everything.
He's so good at anything. If he's like a waiter in a show, you're
I'm
like,
surprised he never made it into the Adam Sandler group of people because that's like his thing. Yeah,
Because in was it Happy Gilmore? He's there.
Right.
You just hit that guy.
but that's what I mean. Why didn't he come back?
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna be in there.
Yeah, but I think
Will Sasso's he's underrated for sure.
Sandler always has his homies.
Yeah. No one likes him probably.
Yeah, people hate him.
he must be creepy to women.
He must suck to work with.
You like that one? You like that cover?
Who's that? Bloodsport
3.
He looks like Van Damme.
Yeah, man.
They
all
try
like
to
that.
they try to recreate. Wait, Van Damme's back?
I think that's.
He's got to be bad.
That's not real.
They can't do it without him.
They'll have him in there for a sec.
Yeah.
Yeah, Taika will be like, oh, should I watch those? I'm like, nah, don't watch any of the other ones, dude. It's not worth it.
Has he tried?
The other ones, I'm like, don't watch
I want to be in the bar for Kickboxer when he starts dancing with the girls and then like he beats up everybody.
That's my scene. That's why he's like this. Yeah, the clap just kills me.
It gets me every time.
High concept bad movies.
High concept bad movies.
You know what's one of them is for the Forgotten I think it's called without the.
Is that the Mark Wahlberg one?
No, it's like it has the coolest premise. You watch the trailer, you're hooked. I told you about it here one time. It's about this woman who like one day wakes up, and it's like she never had a kid, and then the neighbor had a kid too, and then they both are like, what happened? She basically goes, what happened to my kid, and what happened to your kid? And the neighbor's like, I never had a kid.
Whoa.
And then she goes over to like his house or some shit and starts tearing shit up, trying to find if he like killed his kid or something. But he's like convinced he never had one. And then she tears the wallpaper down, and the child wallpaper's underneath the.
Whoa.
And that's all. You're just like,
That's all the trailer for
what
this.
the fuck happened? But then the answer ends up being aliens.
Damn it.
They got abducted.
Aliens abducted the kid.
Work harder.
Yeah, dude.
Remodeled the house.
And they don't tell you until like the very end.
Pick the new wallpaper.
Aliens like, we better cover the wallpaper. We're really gonna be fucked, boys.
They're gonna know.
They're gonna take down the whole alien race.
An alien hand flipping through swatches.
Is this it? This doesn't match the color.
Go to Sherwin-Williams and pull a color sample.
This is terrible.
LVP.
Oh no, where'd they get these paints? Where did they get these paints?
That's why I only get GE, man.
LVP. There's like a fucking alien thatched wed telling him.
These phones, man.
Ugly house, man. Ugly house. And that's why you only want to use LVP.
You guys remember the Spielberg AI movie? I just didn't think it worked.
Oh, the one that's called AI?
Haley Joel Osment.
Fucking love that movie.
He's like, you watch your fucking mouth. I love that movie.
Go for it.
Put some respect on that name.
It was
That kid was getting all the roles at that
He
era.
was. He was. He was dunking checks left and right.
Yeah, he's doing bad now.
Jumper. Remember that movie?
Oh yeah, that is a cool one.
Hayden
Yeah.
Christensen's, bud.
Yeah.
That movie should have been so sick.
Yeah, right. Like I remember
He could
seeing the
teleport
trailer
anywhere he wants.
and be like, "This is dope."
Yeah.
I thought Looper should have been better than it was.
Oh. You got the fake nose.
still
That's what
liked
it was.
though.
I like it, but I mean, just the concept is way too big for what they did. I was like, man,
I didn't like the new Bad Boys.
Oh, that was terrible.
I
Yeah.
couldn't even get through the first 15 minutes.
Rough.
couldn't finish
I'm
it.
such a Bad Boys guy too. That it was rough.
Yeah, I don't know.
Was it still Will Smith?
Will Smith,
and
Martin
Martin
Lawrence.
Martin
it
Lawrence?
was better than the what was it, the third one?
But it just seemed like the whole time, it just felt like they're just trying to get another paycheck.
Yeah, it's shot so like that too.
Yeah.
Last Die Hard movie was like that. It was so absolutely bad. It was like direct to DVD bad.
They ruined it too.
Oh. Because I actually didn't hate Live Free or Die Hard as much as a lot of people did, but the last one was god awful.
Skipped it.
Yeah.
Shikes.
And then also Interstellar.
Whack.
What?
Whack movie. Did you see it?
Interstellar?
We just watched it again. Whack movie.
Fumbled then.
Bumbeat at the
Good
goal line.
concept, bad filming.
Bad movie,
Just
bad
absolutely
music, bad acting,
Bad,
bad
especially
directing,
the music.
bad
Oh my
special
gosh.
effects, bad